Hi everyone, I'm Allison. Thank you for joining me for Where I'm From 224. I have AirPods. My brother got them for me for Christmas. Thank you. So hopefully it all sounds good. This is new for me. What have you been reading? I read Forces of Nature by Gina de Mello Wagner. It's about her, it's about nature, obviously, and also her relationship with her family, and specifically her brother and the death of her brother. And I thought it was a really powerful memoir about the stories we tell ourselves and how we have to change those narratives a lot to find our way forward. A grief-tastic very briefly. Um, and Melissa, who's joining me today, I met her at grief-tastic. So this is a grief-tastic day. Hello, Melissa.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm
Does
well.
everything sound good? I'm on AirPods for the first time, so this is new.
Yes, can you hear
Okay.
me?
Yeah, you sound great. You look great. You
Oh,
look very nice.
thank you.
My hair needs a little bit of something, but how has your year been going so far?
Uh, all right.
It's
Lots
rough out there.
in the world, so
Yeah, it's rough out there this
yeah.
year. I mean, but so was last year. But yes, what a freaking week. So is there anything you'd like to say or talk about before you read your poem? It's really up to you, like your comfort, what you would like to do.
Oh, it's up to you. I'm happy to start with the poem, or
Okay. I
what
love all these
for me?
bookcases and things. This is nice. You have a nice setup.
Pardon me?
You have a nice background. Your background's very nice.
Oh, it's mainly because my office has to also be in my living room, so it's necessity. But
Oh,
it
this is really nice.
first time in my life, like I've gotten all my books on the same
Hmm.
wall, and it
Hmm.
like you know,
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's better than sex, but it was like maybe they fit exactly. There is not like
Yeah.
a bare quarter of an inch. The
So you can't buy any more books or you have to let some go. What happens?
well, there's additional bookshelves.
Okay. 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 Like,
there, there's a
um,
there's a work one
okay.
like, over there,
Okay. Yes, because
and
you must have nice books for
there's
work.
a bedside situation happening as well.
Someone just said sex in the comments. That's what she said. She said as good as sex is this bookcase that
it,
we
it
were just looking at.
it was when that worked out. I was very happy.
I have a lot of organization I'd like to do, but it just has not,
Oh, I
you know.
don't be
Oh,
fooled by that wall.
well, it's also like an ongoing, because I did that Marie Kondo thing like
Mhm.
10 years ago or whatever.
Mhm.
And I got rid of a lot of it, but it's been 10 years. I mean,
Yeah.
life
I
goes
do like
on.
every 3 months I go through, and actually
That's good.
constantly I'm doing. If there's a drawer that's irritating
Hmm.
me, I just start like, you know what? I'm just gonna do this drawer right now while I'm on the phone with an insurance company, or I'm gonna
Very good.
do this laundry room while I have an hour. And
Micro dose the organizing. I
yeah,
think it's a good philosophy. Yeah.
yeah.
Um, well, would you like to read your poem? I'm excited to hear you read it. 224, Melissa.
That's interesting because that's one of my lucky numbers. My dad's birthday is 224, and
Oh, I love that.
yeah.
I love it when people have their number has a resonance with them. It's fun,
Yeah, it is.
you know?
It's cool. It's fun
Yeah.
when uh, random numbers
Hmm.
they're like me
Hmm. Yeah. I'll take the wins where I can get them, you know?
same.
Yeah.
All the little wins add up.
Yeah. All right. Whenever you're ready.
Okay, Where I'm From by Melissa Monroe. I am from books, from Capezio, from McCalls patterns. I am from the dry creek bed by the dense woods I'd explore, hoping, praying to uncover a mystery. I am from birch trees shedding bark along the lake by the summer cabin filled by my extended family. I'm from baseball and fishing and cousin sleepovers from Frank and Beulah. I'm from the know it alls and the worry about it alls, from the do as I say and not as I do, and be seen and not heard. I'm from a vengeful God, yet a loving God. I'm from the corner of my third grade class, crying and scared, unsure why I was punished for asking why a loving God would condemn unbaptized infants to eternal damnation. I am from casseroles and poppyseed bread, homemade Christmas ornaments, from the first of many women abandoned by my paternal grandfather, from the understandably angry woman who dared to flee the Choctaw Reservation, from my photos in my hallway, feeling the roots of my history pulling against the flourishing of my canopy.
Thank you, Melissa.
My pleasure. This
Yeah.
was a really interesting thing to do. I appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah, I'm so glad you're here. What was the experience like for you doing it?
Well, I loved Mad Libs as a kid, so it kind of brought back some of that, and it was just interesting to see from the prompts what were the first things that came to my mind. 'Cause we have so many childhood memories, and it was interesting to see what popped up first, and that there was more of a theme there than I thought there would have been. The props aren't necessarily related.
Hmm. And did you go with what were your first things, or
Mhm.
did anything change, or it just happened?
I tightened up a couple sentences, but I pretty much went with the first thing that came to mind.
Yeah. I mean, and then was it,
I'm not gonna
I,
lie, I did go back and second guess. I oh,
yeah,
do pine trees instead of,
mhm.
but and I was like, no,
Birch.
it's birch, and
I love birch trees. I think they're very evocative. I mean, so are pine trees, but the bark of a birch, I mean,
yeah,
if you have experiences, it's very tactile.
it is,
Yeah.
and beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, they're beautiful. Where did you grow up? Where is this?
I grew up in Peoria. I was born in Yuma, Arizona, but I only lived
Mm-hmm.
there for a month.
Hmm.
I have no recollection of it. And then when my father got out of the Marines, they moved to Peoria, Illinois, where my great grandparents, Frank and Beulah, lived. And that's where I grew up until I was 18 and went to Chicago for school.
Big city?
Big city. Yeah, I couldn't
Yeah.
be. I,
Yeah, I mean, I went to school in Chicago and I never went to Peoria. I mean, it's not like, you know,
yeah, I mean, unless you worked for Caterpillar, there's
oh, is that where they're? Mhm.
Caterpillar. Well, when I was growing up, there was also a John Deere plant there,
Oh,
and a
yeah.
Deere plant, and a Pabst plant. But the
Mm.
80s kind of saw the exodus of some of those other companies. And now it was the headquarters of Caterpillar for many years, but now it's not anymore.
Mm. No, that's hard on the community.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Um, well, I just love I love hearing about the natural detail. I mean, I love hearing the details of everyone's poems, but I'm always really struck by the natural world details because I feel like they were so important in my life and my
Mhm.
childhood, and like they're your friends, the trees and the wash and all of these things. And have you returned ever, and are they the same or is it different?
The birch trees actually are from where we would go to a cabin
Mhm.
in either Minnesota or
Mhm.
Michigan
Mhm.
some summers, and those are some of my favorite childhood memories. And the birch trees were really more from Minnesota.
That makes sense. I was kind of, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, the dry creek bed and all that, though.
It's Peoria.
Behind our house was a dry creek bed, uh, and just kind of barren for like maybe a quarter mile till the
Mhm.
you don't judge distances so well when you're a kid.
No.
I maybe a quarter mile, maybe a half mile.
Yeah.
Past that was some woods, some pretty dense woods, and I would say that barren area would have been maybe 8 blocks long, but it's
Mhm.
been developed since.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like that's true for a lot of us.
Yeah.
you return. And
Yeah.
um, I went to Boulder, which is where I went to high school in Colorado with a friend because her child goes there. And so
Uh,
and I just kept being like, "Oh, this is where this was, and this is where the." It's like, are you bored of my tour of what was once Boulder? Is this tedious?
you're from Boulder?
I mean, that's right. Yeah, I went to high school there. I grew
Uh,
up in Southern California, but then we moved there. My
beautiful,
mom and I moved there. Yeah, it is. Um,
gorgeous.
yeah. Um, I've been I've been blessed in my life with the places I've lived. I feel very grateful. I mean, I love Chicago. Boulder's beautiful. I love Southern California. I lived in Seattle for a while. I didn't really take to it, but it's a beautiful place.
I haven't been there, but everyone says I would love it.
Oh, really? Do
Yeah,
you like rain?
I do. Very
Okay.
large and creative. And, I do like the rain. I don't know if I would like it uh, 3/4 of the year.
Yeah.
I'd have to see, but I do. I was very happy about all the rain we had
I
recently.
was too. I mean, it's funny because I feel like there's two camps, right? Like there are the people who really just never want it to rain,
Mm-hmm.
ever.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if they're from here because I'm always like, thank God it's raining, not just because of the horrific fires last year, but just the general sort of like, this is what
And
we need.
your
And
state is out of drought for the first time in many, 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 many
I
years.
know, I know. I took a shower guilt-free.
Yeah.
It's like I can just take this shower and not feel like, okay. But then at the same time, I'm like, AI is taking a shower
Yes.
all day, every day, in a million places. So that's also so frustrating to me, is this
Oh
kind
yeah.
of like how we have pushed ourselves, or many of us have pushed ourselves to like use less and try to make a smaller footprint and all of, and then it's just like actually we're just gonna just blow all that up in such an epic
We
way.
are the virus.
It's
we
just
we
so
are the
infuriating.
virus. It's not funny, but
It's hard
yeah.
to yeah, to just not, I don't, it's not useful for me to just be enraged all the time. Like it's not good for me or anyone around me, but it's hard not to be
It is.
sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
This helps. I feel that talking to people and hearing their stories and seeing how we're all interconnected helps me be hopeful.
Yeah, connection, sleep and connection are, probably two of, aside from food, water, sleep, and connection are really the four things that matter in life.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. And people don't sleep and connection are ones that don't probably get the attention they deserve.
No,
Um,
especially in
yeah.
the digital age, and it's
Mhm,
in COVID, and
mhm,
there's just a lot working
mhm,
against that, and a lot of propaganda. Uh, the propaganda machine works really hard to get us to
mhm.
um, dislike one another and to
I
not.
know. I know. Um, and you must see that in your practice, I would imagine. You're an acupuncturist, right?
Yes, although I don't know if it's a fair, like a true
Cross
sample.
section.
Because
Hmm.
generally, the people who are open to coming to acupuncture also tend to be more open to
Yeah.
like that they took the step
Mhm.
to
Ask for help.
to ask for help from a human.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah.
It's funny because there's this account that's
ChatGPT,
posting.
so it's a step in the
th-
right.
It is because there's an account that's posting like I can't think of it, but like an insane thing that Sam Altman has said, who's the ChatGPT founder, like things that he says that are just so wild and unhinged, and he would like us all to turn to ChatGPT for help
Well, I'm
and
not sure
advice.
he wants us around to need is to be honest. Like
Yeah. And
they
I'm
have to
like,
be
I
trained.
don't want it.
I
I
just know
don't want it.
it makes sense.
Yeah, I don't. I would much rather ask a person what their experience is of almost anything in the world than ask that. So, any other thoughts, or did you find it generative at all? Did you feel like you wanted to write something, or did it remind you of anything you'd written in the past, or did it feel totally like fresh and new to you?
It felt it felt fresh and new to me, which is weird since
Hmm.
it comes from a
Hmm.
prompt, and it was interesting to
Yeah.
see. I tried to do mine before looking at anyone else's, um, because there's still a bit of the perfectionistic good girl that wants to do it right, and
And
I study.
hmm.
I will overstudy a thing before I do it, and then I
Hmm.
lose the
Hmm.
spark. And I am now old enough to know that about myself, so I wanted to do it first.
Hmm.
And I thought, like, if I'm way off base, if it's just not like at all, if it doesn't
Hmm.
seem to like fit the rest of them at all, like I just went completely off the reservation. I can.
I don't know what that would look like, by the way.
I don't
It's like,
either,
you know.
but but like if it, but I'll go back and
Hmm.
look at the
Hmm.
other some other ones and just see like, oh, okay, yeah, it's like I
Yeah.
didn't go totally rogue or anything.
You've piqued my interest though. I'm like, what would a totally off that? Because people will send them and say, "Oh, is this okay? You know, do you have any thoughts?" And I'm like, I don't have any thoughts. It's really
Well,
your
I'm happy to go
pen.
rogue if you like.
Yeah, because I'm like, what is that? Because I've really had so many
I will
different.
always go rogue.
I love it. I Because it's really just a jumping off point, you know. And I'm not like giving people grades. This is the best and this is the worst. And I just feel like, especially with creativity, it's nice to be the person who says I love this because
Mm-hmm.
as a writer, I crave someone telling me it's wonderful and they
Mm-hmm.
loved it. So it's nice to be able to do that. Be like, I loved that. Thank you. And
Thank
I feel
you.
that way
And
genuinely.
I'm sure we all appreciate that you provide a place for that.
Yeah, because it's I I personally have to remind myself that what I have to say matters because it's just so noisy out there that it can feel like what's the point pretty easily for me, but it's very easy for me to tell someone else that what they say matters.
Yeah,
And
I'm exactly that same way, and
yeah.
that actually that's the exact thing that kept me from. I always wrote in secret, and if there
Mhm.
was something that I was like, hey, I think that's actually pretty.
Mhm.
I'd show it to a couple people, and when I would do that, they would tell you should write, and especially in my 20s.
Mhm.
Um, and I'd always think like a lot of it was observational, and I'm like, I'm not famous. Who the fuck? Oh, who who cares what I think? And I'm not
Mhm.
famous. I'm just some girl
Mhm.
and young lady. And then soon after that, David Sedaris became really big, and there
Mhm.
to be a little bit more
Mhm.
room for that type of thing. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that shelved my words for many years.
I think it does.
Mm-hmm.
I think it has for me too. It's hard because I think many of us make ourselves smaller or have made ourselves smaller to exist or to be.
Are
And
you
then
next?
am I Gen X? Yes.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I we were taught to.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
Especially
not only
girls.
generationally, but from my
Yeah.
family, like, I mean, everything was like, okay, just can you just be less? And
Yeah.
so then it's
That
hard.
mhm.
Yeah, it's hard to then say, oh, I'm gonna take up more space. And then, I mean, lots of times when women do express themselves, it's like, oh, this again. Oh, this thing where you want to
Or
talk about how you were hurt or shamed or it's like, yeah, same shit, sorry.
yeah.
Like, yes, because that was our lived experience. That doesn't
Yeah.
mean it's not worthwhile.
Yeah.
So it's hard. I mean, it's hard, and I feel like I do think like cheering other people on helps me cheer myself on, and that's not why I started doing this, but over time I have definitely realized like, oh, this has helped me so much to just believe it because I do believe it,
Yeah.
you know?
Oh, that's always a good thing about helping or highlighting anybody in any aspect of our lives
Yeah.
is it whether you meant to to help you or not. It always does.
Yeah. Yeah, and you can't do it for that reason. I don't know if it works. So that, I mean, maybe it does actually. You just fake it till you make it. Like you do it, like whatever reason gets you to do
Yeah.
it, maybe is
Yeah.
worthwhile. Um, yeah, I just so anyway. So thank you for sharing your story with me, Melissa. Your small part of your story I know, but thank you for sharing it and spending some time with me, and I appreciate it.
Oh, I really appreciate you, Allison. It's been so lovely to get to know you a little
I'm
bit.
so glad we met.
Really love this thing that you do. I think it's really lovely. And wow, 224 episodes is that's
Yeah,
really something.
it shows you like, or it showed me you know, asking can be uncomfortable for
Hmm.
people, but like people are willing. People are excited to be asked to share
Oh
themselves, you
yeah,
know?
I think for a lot of us writers or just creative people in general, especially life is so much more demanding now than it was. The admin of life, I should
Mhm.
say, is so much more intense now than it was even
Yeah.
5 years ago, and definitely more than 10 or 20 years
Yeah.
ago. I mean, if I
Yeah.
can't afford to quit working now, but if I did, I would never, I would still just be doing, there's so much paperwork just to exist. And
Yeah.
so the writing and things like that can't be monetized immediately start to feel like a luxury and
I know.
necessarily become a thing like I want to do that and I have an idea and I don't
Mhm.
I literally don't have time
I know.
to do it because I have to upload this thing to this platform, but I got to print it first and check the printer. I got to go to the store and use their printer and then take a screenshot of it. And then, oh, there's two. Oh, I got to create an account. Now I need two. And then by the time you do all that, you don't even remember the task you were doing, much less whatever idea you had that you
Oh,
would
yes.
work on after you finish the task.
Hmm.
So,
I get so angry about that because I feel like I can do it. I do have the time and the ability and the resources, and it just makes me so upset because not everyone does. And I know that that's how it's designed to work,
mm-hmm,
but it's still so frustrating.
mm-hmm,
It's like this shouldn't like existing. By that I mean like having a
mm-hmm,
place to live and eating
mm-hmm.
and like water and sleep, and the it shouldn't be so costly of our energy and our money. Like
And it
it
didn't.
shouldn't be. No, and it's so costly.
I don't
And
think tech has saved us. My hot take is I don't think tech has saved us any time at all.
I think I get that.
A few things are slightly more
Yeah.
convenient. They
Yeah.
work,
Yeah.
but all the things that have to happen for that to work is sucks up hours that we forget to account for. And
Yeah. And
I
the
don't
time
save
also,
any.
the way it's the time that we've gained, if even if you want to say that we've then fill it. I mean, it's not like
Well, it's
it's you're
filled.
expected to be on
It,
call all the time. Like
yeah.
there's no I do look back on a time when you went home and there, I mean, there was no work. It didn't come with, I mean, my dad would bring some work home, but it was very deliberate and intentional, and everyone knew he was doing it. And like, and my mom did, like, it wasn't like he wasn't expected to be on call all the time for
Mhm.
everything. And, I mean, we didn't even have an answer machine when I was little. Like, it was just a phone that rang, and if no one picked it up, no one picked it up.
Right.
Like if that happened now, we would assume the worst, right? I mean,
Yeah.
if a phone just rang and nobody in your text, I mean, you'd be in this panic. Like we are so conditioned now to have full access.
Yes. Yeah. And I don't think it's done any of our nervous system,
It's really hard on our nervous
mood,
systems.
or physical health
Mhm.
good.
Yeah.
Which is
Yep.
why you will find me in a cave one day.
You're retiring to a
Maybe.
cave.
I fantasize about it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
um, affordable, climate controlled, rain,
I,
rain. You
I,
can,
just, I maybe don't even care about that. I'll figure it out.
yeah, we did. Once upon a time, we did. Um, well, thank you, Melissa. I like your hot take. You should write about it.
Maybe I will.
Yeah,
And
I
I'll
like
put
it.
it on a list. And
Yeah.
then
It's on the, yeah. It's on the half written things
Yeah.
list. Oh
Yes.
God. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yes, I have a must-do list.
hmm
Really should happen today, but probably isn't going to because this is going to feasibly take up the.
hmm
And then I have a hearty har list, which this
Yeah.
needs to happen, but it's probably just going to get transferred to the following week's list.
Yeah. Well,
And
thank you for taking the time because I do know that time is precious. So thank you for taking the time. Really
thank you.
appreciate it.
Appreciate it very much, and I appreciate you. This is wonderful
Same.
thing, and it's
Thank you, Melissa.
honored to be a part of it. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Bye.
Bye bye.